because this is the first time that I do YouTube live from my phone. Yes! I have more than, thanks to you guys and all your support and your comments and your likes and your shares, I have more than 1,000 followers, so I get to do YouTube lives from my phone. How cool is that? To the next level. And today is my birthday. Yes! So I'm celebrating today myself, and I also want to celebrate you. I want to celebrate you because this life is too pressure to be living alone. Actually, I don't think anybody is ever able to live this life alone. You know, we need a village to raise a child, and we also need community. And of course, we need time to ourselves and prioritize ourselves. Absolutely. So there's so much in life that is not told to us, and I want you to choose you, where you can grow, where you can do things that are aligned with you. And over the past years, I got to guide fabulous clients and the results were amazing. And so I got to see what are the 5 main problems that people need help with. I also needed help with that for many moments in my life, of course, as well. And there are 5 problems that I'd love to share with you. So uh, say hi in the comments where you're tuning in from. And if you know somebody who is going to have help for what I'm sharing here, please share this link with them. And I also share with you a link in the comments where you can actually step into my offer, because I have a special birthday offer for you today, and more information you can find in the comments. All right, here we go. So the first problem that I help you with is that, are you aware what are your emotions? And can you deal with your emotions in a sense that is healthy with you? Or are you running from them? Or are you just not able to go through your emotions, live with your emotions because they're too intense? I hope you can hear me okay. I have to cross the street and then the noise will be less. So, my question to you is, how do you deal with your emotions? Do you avoid them? Do you just push them away? Are they too intense? Because I have that too, and when they're too intense, then literally it's holding you back in your self-growth journey. So the second problem that I see people dealing with is also, for me, big time, I didn't know about my own needs. And if you ask most people and you ask them, what do you need? They say, I don't know. So this is so important, because as a woman or as a man, we have different needs. And it's very important to understand that. Otherwise, you will be in relationships where you're not honored. And if you don't know what your needs are, you're not able to honor yourself in this journey. And this is how you dismiss yourself to set up with situations that are actually just toxic. Third problem that I help people with. Have you experienced that before? Not knowing about your needs? Because I did it for sure as well. And it's such a light on your journey if you know that. So the third problem is that I help you to get to understand the power of your subconscious mind. The power of your subconscious mind. Now, your subconscious mind is responsible for 97% of everything you experience. Can you imagine? That means if you get to work, if you get to learn to work with the power of subconscious mind, do you think that you will be successful? 97%, 96%. Can you imagine what that means? Let that sink in for a moment. Yes, so you can learn whatever you want. If you have specific beliefs in your subconscious mind and you don't know how to access that or change that, what are you gonna do? So that's the third thing that I help you with. Are you curious to know about that? Let me know in the comments. Have you experienced that for yourself as well? That there's something holding you back and you don't know what? That's it. Okay, good. So, the fourth thing that I help you with is who would love to know about their blind spots. Something that you can change and that has immediate effects on the choices you make in your life, how you steer your life, what you allow in your life, what you just don't see, because you just don't know. Sometimes if nobody ever told you some basic things and you have to discover it on your own, and sometimes it just takes you a few years or decades. Okay, so you need to know about your blind spots, because that way, oh man, you get to change your life so drastically. Okay, so if that is something that you say, perhaps Sige, that might be literally what it is that I need to be working on. Okay, now let me know in the comments. And then the fifth thing that I help you with is, how can you shift? How can you put yourself on a timeline that allows you to step onto your most ideal purpose timeline? Can you imagine that you can influence that? Don't you think that would be amazing if you knew how to do so? And also how you can receive answers fast. You know, if you are open to learn things like that, then you have to be there. And I see so many things shifting in people who are open to learn about this. And it's so fun to see how they are up-leveling and how they're literally moving beyond their own comfort zone. And you know what? There's many decisions that you can turn back as well. You know, if you take a decision and you focus on it for 3 months, or you focus on it for 6 months and it's not working, does it mean that you have lost something? No, you just gain clarity. And you won't ever regret that choice anymore, because you know if it brought something to you or not. Doesn't that bring a lot of relief on your journey? I think so. To me it does, every time I do it again. So yes, well, this is my invitation to you. This is my offer for you. It's very exclusive. It's a celebratory offer, because I want you to win. I want you to live your best life. I literally want you to see how it's possible for you to set up things that you thought were not able, because it's just not true. And I want you to live in the truth of who you are. I want you to live in the truth of what is possible for you. I want you to live in that truth and live your freedom, not what other people tell you to do. It's just rubbish. It's just their own limiting projections, limiting onto you. You know, and only you can know what is good for you when you listen to your own soul. So I will drop a link here in the comments with some more information, and it's 33% off for the 11 weeks that I invite you in. Okay, 11 weeks with me in my energy, 11 weeks in my community, 11 weeks learning, 11 weeks shifting, 11 weeks discovering how you can Literally own your destiny. That's it for now. Talk to you very, very soon. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. And I hope, or I trust, that the sound of this recording will be good. Let's see. I forgot to take my microphone. Okay, that's it for now. Talk to you very soon. Bye bye. Yay! See you in the 11 week.